Wall drills are probably the biggest waste of time for improving your explosive first step and your overall speed. So in this video, I'm gonna give you 2 drills to replace them and also give you the reps and sets, and why the wall drill might not be the best thing to improve your explosive speed. Make sure you watch until the end because I give a bonus third exercise to help improve your acceleration. My biggest weakness in my athletic days was acceleration, or what some people call quick first step. There were so many false answers on social media of exercises and drills that I ended up trying that at the end of the day still made me feel hopeless every time I walked up to the line and got blown out by another sprinter in the first 10 meters. This was even worse when I was playing basketball and playing against point guards who had a better 40-yard time than, but they would completely destroy me, but I still couldn't guard them because they would blow past me in the first 2 steps, which made me completely useless on defense. But the issue is I had the best technique in my first 3 steps, and I was the best at doing the wall drill at my entire school. I practiced these drills like it was a religion, but for some reason I still had the worst acceleration on my team. I had no badges at quick first step. So let me break down why wall drills might not be the best for all athletes with some science to back it up. So here are some exercises you can do instead. I have a free sprint workout with the reps and sets, everything you possibly need to improve your speed, pulled directly from my 12-month sprint transformation program, the Speed Academy. And if you want the full workout, all you gotta do is click the link in the description or the pinned comment to get your full workout and a daily habit sheet to ensure you get the most gains possible in your sprint speed and explosiveness. For this broad jump, we're focusing on producing horizontal force. So when you're trying to improve your acceleration or even sprint speed, even when you're in max velocity, you're producing force with momentum, which means you're moving forward, which means you have to push backwards. If you're gonna push backwards, you have to produce horizontal force. If you can only produce vertical force, then you're probably gonna be really good at max velocity phase, but you're gonna struggle to keep getting faster and faster and faster. And if you struggle with horizontal force, you won't be able to get out the block start, blow past your defender, get that quick first step. So this is the foundation to pretty much anything that has to do with speed. So broad jumps, we're pretty much just jumping as far as possible horizontal instead of trying to jump as high as possible. The goal here is max intent, which means we have to mark down where we start, mark down where we end, and then try to beat it every single time, usually around 3 to 4 to even up to 6 sets of singles or triples. So you go for triples, maybe you do 3 to 4 sets, that's back to back to back of jumps with no pause in between. Or if you do singles, you probably can go all the way up to like 6 to 8 sets because we want total jumps with max intensity to help produce high amounts of power and force in a horizontal orientation. But the next thing I want you to try is something called a ballistic step up. So usually when you're doing a step up like this, all you're doing is just stepping up on the box, which isn't bad for acceleration in that explosive start. But what makes it even better is when we make it a ballistic impulse. So when you're starting at the block, or you're about to blow past a defender, or you're in a 3-point stance, you need to produce a high amount of impulse in split second. The second you hear a gun, you need to produce force in a high impulse. So the way you improve impulse, which is that first 5 yards, the first 2 to 3 steps, that real quick explosiveness, is stuff like ballistic drills. So either non-counter movement drills where you're like, you drop, pause, and then jump, that's gonna improve ballistic strength, or ballistic step-ups like this. Some people might call it drop step-ups, where we stomp and then explode. So we're here, versus just stepping up. An either better way to do this is add 2 different ways. You can do the strength version where you just have a barbell. I'll probably try to put a B-roll somewhere, or you have dumbbells and you're just stepping up, but with a stomp, right? With a stomp and then try to get up as fast as possible. Or if you don't have that much weight, you could do jumps with this, where we're right here, just like that. And that's gonna be one of the best ways to improve your acceleration because you need ballistic strength and high impulse in a horizontal orientation. If this video helped you, make sure you hit the subscribe button and watch this video right here to help improve other aspects of your athleticism.